Hey everybody, and welcome to quick tips at blogs.fanextra.com. Today we're going to look at domain forwarding, what it is, how to do it, and how it can help your blog. Domain forwarding is basically redirecting one domain to point to another. Now, a common use of this is if there's a common misspelling of a popular domain, the domain owner will buy the misspelled domain name and redirect that to point back to the correctly spelled domain name, so as not to lose any traffic. So how does this help with your blog? Well, first of all, it helps establish your brand and helps you stand out through doing this. Secondly, it allows you to point to longer URLs, making them more memorable and more easy to reference in video or audio format. A great example of this is Pat Flynn over at smartpassiveincome.com. Pat's actually the inspiration behind this video because he uses URL redirection a lot. His Facebook page is facebook.com/smartpassiveincome, but what Pat's done is he's purchased a personal domain name and then redirected this to point to his Facebook page. So Pat purchased patonfacebook.com and then pointed this to his Facebook page, which makes it a lot more personal, fun, more brandable and more memorable. Recently I had a user request to post the daily tools and resources that I use to run my blog network. I put together this post and it's something that I want people to bookmark and something I want to reference a lot in the future. The problem is, as you can see, as with most blog posts, it's got a really long, hard to remember URL. And no one's going to bother to type in blogs.fanextra.com/articles/my-blogging, etc. So what I did was, I remembered I had this old domain, bloggingresource.com, and so I simply redirected that to point to this blog post. It's way easier to remember, it's more catchy, and it's something that I can go ahead and reference in future podcasts and future videos just like this one. So today I'm going to show you how to forward domains using Godaddy, because that's what most people register their domains with. I'm sure if you've got an alternative domain registrar, it's still going to be pretty simple and pretty quick, and it literally takes about 30 seconds to do. So go ahead and open up your domains panel in Godaddy, which will be a list of all the domains that you purchased. Here I've blacked out all domains apart from bloggingresource.com, which is what we're going to be working with today. So to get started, ensure that you've ticked blogging resource or whatever your domain name is, and then you'll see in the top menu a link called forward. Click on this and you'll see a drop down menu with forward domain and forward subdomain, and simply select forward domain. You'll see a pop-up box appear called forwarding and masking, and it will say forward and then your domain and then to, and then you specify the domain that you want to redirect to. Ensure that the update my DNS settings is checked, but it should be already, and simply hit OK. And that's it, you successfully forwarded your first domain name. With Godaddy it normally takes about 1 hour to kick in, but then everything should be working smoothly. Thanks for listening to this quick blog tip at blogs.fanextra.com. Visit us for advanced blogging strategies and additional video tips.